Maurice Richard, how he changed the game of hockey forever. When it comes to the history of hockey, one name stands out above all others: Maurice Richard. Known as the Rocket, Richard was a legendary player who revolutionized the game and forever changed the way it was played. Born in Montreal, Quebec in 1921, Richard began his hockey career in the 1940s playing for the Montreal Canadiens. At a time when hockey was a rough and physical game dominated by brute force, Richard brought a new level of skill and finesse to the ice. His speed, agility, and scoring ability set him apart from his peers and made him a force to be reckoned with on the ice. One of the most significant ways that Richard changed the game of hockey was through his scoring prowess. In an era when goalies were not required to wear masks and defensive strategies focused on physical play rather than skill, Richard's ability to find the back of the net was unparalleled. He became the first player in NHL history to score 50 goals in a single season, a feat that was unheard of at the time. But Richard's impact on the game went beyond just his scoring ability. He also changed the way that players approached the game mentally and emotionally. Richard was known for his fiery temper and intense competitiveness, traits that inspired his teammates and struck fear in his opponents. His passion for the game and unwavering determination to win made him a natural leader on and off the ice. In addition to his skills on the ice, Richard was also a trailblazer off the ice. He was one of the first players to speak out against the mistreatment of French-Canadian players in the NHL, advocating for equality and fair treatment for all players regardless of their background. His efforts paved the way for future generations of players to have a voice and stand up for what they believe in. Unfortunately, Richard's career was not without its challenges and controversies. In 1955, he was suspended for the remainder of the season and the playoffs for hitting a linesman during a game, a decision that sparked outrage among fans and players alike. Despite this setback, Richard remained a beloved figure in the hockey world and continued to have a lasting impact on the game long after his retirement. In 1961, Richard was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest players to ever lace up a pair of skates. His influence on the game of hockey is still felt today, as players and fans alike continue to be inspired by his skill, tenacity, and passion for the sport. In conclusion, Maurice Richard was not just a hockey player, he was a game-changer who left an indelible mark on the sport. His contributions to the game will never be forgotten, and his legacy will continue to inspire generations of hockey players for years to come. Maurice Richard truly changed the game of hockey forever.